Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Tuning Real Tarot. My apologies, I am a little under the weather, so if my voice sounds strange or if you hear me clear my throat or anything of that nature, that is why. Or I guess sniffle. But you know, if you don't care for those sounds and you don't want to deal with it, then I guess you can go anywhere else. But here. Oh, doesn't it feel good to say that? So this is going to be a weekend collective read. Oh boy. It's a little rainy here today. Starting to really get into those fall-like vibes, including the cold, rainy part of fall. Although today it was sunny and quite nice. Although, you know, it's feeling a little bit under the weather, but you know, what are you gonna do? So, I want to keep saying Scorpio. I wonder if this is gonna end up being a Scorpio reading. Spirit, what do we have for this weekend for the collective? Poor favor. We got, Wheel of Fortune. Bam. Maybe some of y'all are going to the boat. You know what I mean? Like, taking that chance, right? Oh, you know, well, okay. Yeah, need more confirmation here. Hey, Spirit, what do we got this weekend for the collective? Oh, it came out again. So that is confirmation, the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, if you're feeling lucky and thinking about taking on something that requires maybe a little bit of luck, or you're just not sure if it was going to turn out or not, like, I think this is Spirit confirming to you that whatever you do, like, it's gonna help move you forward into this Ten of Pentacles. So that's really quite amazing. And Jupiter coming out in the heart of that. So if you do have, check your Jupiter placement. The Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and I really, personally, I feel a connection with that placement in my chart. So what else do I have for the collective? Thank you. 5 of Wands. So maybe, you know, you're trying to hang out with your friends and we can never decide where to go. You guys ever have that problem, right? And then it's like, oh, I don't know where to go. So, and then you end up doing nothing, right? So this is like in your foundation right now. And what you got going on here in the middle, though, does not reflect that. So, Spirit, what else is going on for the collective this weekend? King of Pentacles, bam. So yeah, you know, and that's maybe a good tip too. I mean, you could be an earth sign, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. However, if you are going like to the boat or like taking risks, like gambling, make sure you have the coin to even do so in the first place, right? So I think this is about like, so you have this Wheel of Fortune here, but you need to make wise investments, I think is what this King of Pentacles is popping out here, collective. Okay, sorry about that. My dog came out and just had to stick her nose like right up at me. So it's just like, well, I had to see what she wanted. I think she just wanted a little attention. Anyway, Spirit, we got the collective, the 7 of Cups. So yeah, what was I talking about? So yeah, if you're trying to go out with your friends, you're like, oh, what are we gonna do? There's all these choices, right? And everybody has a different choice in mind. That's why it gets confusing, right? So I feel like, and again, why does Scorpio come out? Maybe it's because it's the Cups energy. It's like, I feel like some of you are just saying, I'm gonna go this alone. Spirit, what we got? Yeah, so 5 of Swords, and look, yeah, the 5 of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, you're kind of reevaluating some relationships, and you're like, you know what, I used to have this crew that I went out with, and now here I am, I'm going it alone, and I had to take all these swords with me because, you know, maybe these staffs, this playfulness turned into something that wasn't so great. Yeah, so Spirit, what do we got for the collective for this weekend? 8 of Wands. Yeah, maybe this came as kind of like something that was shocking to you. Again, Scorpio. Maybe this is Scorpio's reading. So my apologies. I'm going to have to like label this also slash collective slash highly, like check for your Scorpio placements in your chart. Oh God, what's that song? Got 99 problems and A1, right? That's the thing with A1s too, is this is like, this, belongs with the Wheel of Fortune, and especially how these are positioned, and the Celtic Cross being, these two placements are connected to each other, okay? And about kind of your current position in things. So the Wheel of Fortune coupled with the Eight of Wands just shows that you are a force of, resilience, a force of positivity, a force of forward motion that is not going to be denied. But yeah, how it comes to this 10 of Pentacles for you, collective. So let's see what's in your environment right now. Spirit, what is the environment for the collective, please? Thank you. Nine of Cups. Yeah. So you're not letting, like I said, you're not letting anyone else stop you. This is, you're kind of like, I'm going it alone, and, I have my vision out of these Seven of Cups, right? And right now I'm feeling my Nine of Cups. What do you think about that? You know what I mean? This is, and this is somebody who's, lived through life a little bit and, matured in their, choices so that they can still have all these cups standing, right? This isn't like, in the Five of Cups when they're sitting there boo-hooing. This is, no, I'm proudly standing here with my hard work. I'm one away from the Ten of Cups, but, this sounds pretty good, right? But it depends on, what's this other cup here? And why did I say Sagittarius? Okay, so maybe Sagittarius has to do with you as well. I can't remember if Sagittarius is connected to Jupiter or not. Actually, it is. Thank you. I can't make up these readings if I tried, folks. Jesus. Anyway, so here, remember, you're like making your plans with your friends, right? And everybody has these different, and you're like, well, I want this cup over here. And one of your friends is like, well, I like this cup. And it's like, well, are you going to fight over that? No, but, sometimes people feel butthurt about it. What are you going to do? Because, or you can stand tall and proud of what you have. And if there is something else here, Sagittarius, I am saying it again, then you have that right to create and desire something in addition to what you have, and they kind of say like, after you've hit rock bottom. Okay. Yeah. That's how this person's feeling right now. Again, Sagittarius is coming out. So if you're in this Five of Swords energy and you feel like he's literally sitting on a rock, right? So there's your rock bottom. Again, cannot make it up if I tried. Thank you, Spirit. Again, my apologies. I have a little bit of a cold. A little sip of water here. Anyway, so yeah, no place to go but up, right? After you hit rock bottom, collective. So Spirit, what's in the hopes and fears here for the collective after this hitting rock bottom thing? Yeah, right? Ooh, death. Yeah, so the ending of certain relationships. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well. We're going to be entering Scorpio season soon. So as you are entering Scorpio season, maybe it's just saying it's the time of the season, right? The zombies or whatever. Time of the season for loving is one option, right? And in order to have, let's say you're, maybe this isn't necessarily, hanging out with a crew. Maybe this is kind of like been your dating life. I mean, can anybody relate to that? Anyway, and maybe you've had a few kind of relationships or things, but in order to get into a more stable environment where you're even ready to take on another cup, right? you might have to put an end to things. And again, I'm going to say Scorpio here just because it is a Scorpio card, but this is applicable to all signs. You know what I mean? That's why it's called a collective read. And the thing is, too, you have like, everybody has, all aspects of, the signs and the planets in their charts anyway. It's just, it can be more drawn upon based upon your birth position. Anyway, so keep that in mind, collective, in this hopes and fears. Like, don't let, the end of, and this is the thing too, is death is not always like so final, right? They say like energy never dies. So it's like, that's why Scorpio is known as card of, death card is the card of transformation. Okay. So when you're transforming into something else, that means that energy goes somewhere else. Okay. So maybe it's not energy that you need anymore. Maybe it's energy that somebody else needs somewhere else. Not you. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid of certain things ending, because then that's going to free you up to go towards the things that are driving you right now with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So, Spirit, what is the outcome for this collective? And away we go. Four of Swords, yeah. Take a load off Fanny, right? Okay, so it is the freaking weekend, baby. Maybe some of you are going out there to have some fun. Maybe some of you, maybe you're getting together with some friends, you're partying, 6 Cups. Maybe some of you are working overtime. 8 of Pentacles. Like, all they do is work, right? You have the and here's the 8 of Wands. So just remember that sometimes work yields those benefits, right? People say like, oh, well, my partner's so busy, they never talk to me, blah, blah. Well, maybe they're busy paying their bills. Do you want a partner that pays their bills? And especially if you're dependent on that partner for housing and maybe you take care of the housing, like maybe you want to think about that, right? I've been in relationships with people that were up my freaking rear day and night while I was trying to work on like complex problems. It is not fun, okay, to try and do both. Because you know what? I'm only dealing with adults from here on out, right? Exactly. Okay, exactly. Right. 3 of Pentacles. So you might discover this overall energy of this brand new work crew. And again, I'm saying Sagittarius. So think on that, collective. Take your time, I think, is what the 4 of Swords energy is saying. But what Spirit is also saying is that the Wheel of Fortune, the opportunity is now. So how you want to manipulate that. And, some people always say manipulate, that they have that negative connotation. But you can manipulate this, by using your body, your mind, strategy to, capitalize on this giant coin and make this, the thing that's going to bring you exactly the Wheel of Fortune. And maybe that's being on Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Anyway, I hope you all had, I will pull the messages of the light since it is the weekend, and weekend is a good time to maybe do some extra yoga or meditation, or, I don't know, maybe if you're into chanting or something, I don't know, whatever gets your goat, right? So, Spirit, what we got for the collective here on the messages from the light meditation card deck? Okay, I think I'm supposed to take that one now. Okay, mindfulness. Yeah. So that's just actually thinking about meditation, you're watching this video right now on YouTube. There's so many videos on mindfulness and I personally like the solfeggio frequency videos, and they help clear your chakras and things like that. So that can help bring kind of that center right back to you, which I was talking about in something else here. Anyway, so Just keep that in mind, collective. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I am going to get some rest. So thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe and notification bell, please, to be notified of future videos. Gracias. Bye.